Good morning, friends. We're in the School of Love with Jesus. I'm Bob, your host, and we are basically just reminding ourselves of the tools and the skills and the habits of loving others well and loving God well. We're in the School of Love with Jesus. And so I'm reminding you of things that perhaps you've already learned, or maybe you haven't learned some of these things yet, and this is all completely profound. But for most of us, this is common sense, but it's become less common because we don't do it. And so I want to remind you to enter into the business of loving people, and that is the ultimate business that you are in today. Now, yesterday we talked about asking deeper questions and staying out of fix-it mode. Today I want to focus just for a moment on eye contact, listening with eye contact. I love the way that the Gospels say this, that Jesus looked at the rich young ruler in Mark 10. He looked at him and loved him. There was something in the gaze. There was something in the way that he looked at him that made him feel loved. He looked at him and loved him. And then, earlier on in Matthew's Gospel, in Matthew 6, Jesus says that the eye is the lamp of the body. So eye contact in listening is really important. And I think that this is kind of a lost art, that we kind of listen and we look around and we hem and haw a little bit, and then we act, that some people just close their eyes a lot and listen and things like that. But people need you zeroing in, and your eyes meeting their eyes in sustainable bouts is a really important part of active listening. And so we're listening and we're nodding and we're agreeing and we're giving a whole bunch of nonverbal cues that we are interested, that we love them, and that we are in this with them. So eye contact, so profoundly important in listening well. And again, I think that this is sort of a lost art that we need to reclaim, is that we need to listen to other people. It's interesting that the studies have basically shown that communication is 70% nonverbal. So what you do with your face and all those different things, it communicates volumes. Last Sunday in the message, there were a few people in the back row, and I have different people that I actually look at a lot when I'm preaching, because they listen to me very actively, and they'll jot down things, and they'll listen. And I know that they're listening to the voice of God as they're listening to me, and it just does something in terms of me even communicating up front to a larger audience. It does something when people actively listen, and they listen with their eyes, with their face, with their bodies, and it draws me out even when I'm communicating up front. Listen with your eyes well. Look at them, make eye contact with them, and give them your full attention. When somebody has your full attention, it's one of the ways that we love well. Thanks so much for joining me today. I love you. I'm praying for you. God bless you.